Welcome to Geographyscape, a channel dedicated to geographical learning. If you have any questions or suggestions regarding the videos, let us know through the comments.
In the first part of my weather map video, I have discussed about interpretation of pressure condition. Today I will discuss about the rest part of the interpretation. First, we should learn how to collect data of wind and cloud from weather map. I have prepared three tables for NDDFF. N means cloud coverage, DD means direction of wind, and FF means wind velocity. We have to count these NDDFF conditions from weather map. So, two columns of each have been prepared. One showing symbols for N, for DD, and for FF, and other for their respective tally marks. This is the weather map. Here each circle shows NDDFF condition. We can count all the condition for Indian subcontinent or can count only the circles over India. I am starting to count all the points of Indian subcontinent. First, two circles have been selected. As these have no cloud coverage, so we put 2 tally mark in 0 cloud coverage symbol. Again we get 3, so tally mark will be 2 plus 3 equal to 5. As the fourth circle have wind direction, that is DD, we put 1 tally in northeast row as DD is shown in northeast direction, but as there is no wind velocity verb, that means it is below 5 knot, so 1 tally must be put in less than below 5 knot row. In case of sixth number circle, we put 1 tally in N, 1 in DD. As it is from west, so put 1 tally in west direction and again include 1 tally in less than 1/5 knot direction, that means for FF table. The circles which have not any DD or FF are considered as calm condition. By following the procedure, we have to complete the table, then only we can go for interpretation. It is best to mark the circle or cross the circle after counting to avoid repetition. After completing data collection of cloud and wind, we can proceed to interpret them. I am starting with wind condition. Here we collect two types of data for wind, that is wind direction and wind velocity. This is the table for wind direction. For the interpretation of wind direction, first the general direction of wind in relation to season and the direction of pressure gradient are to be mentioned in the report. As for example, if the given weather map is related to monsoon period, then the wind must come from southwest and west direction, because in this time the location of high pressure is situated over ocean and low pressure is over land. For better understanding of the direction of wind, a windrows diagram may be prepared from the collected data. This diagram will help to reveal the dominant direction of wind all over the map and explain seasonal surface circulation. Windrows diagram is one type of star diagram. It may also be called as radar diagram. The calm condition of wind is represented in windrows as a circle. This circle can draw without any scale or with scale. A small circle according to your own choice may be used for windrows diagram. It is without scale calm condition. For with scale calm condition, we need to measure the radius of the circle. We have to use the formula of pi r square, that means area of the circle. Here calm condition is 25.6%, so the area of the calm condition is 25.6%. or we can call it pi r square equal to 25.6%. R square equal to 25.6 divided by pi, R equal to root over 25.6 divided by pi, R equal to 2.854%. So it must be transformed into centimeter. Suppose the scale is 1 centimeter to 5%. So R equal to 0.5657 centimeter. So 0.5 centimeter must be used to draw the circle from the center with the radius of 0.57 centimeter. We draw a circle to represent the calm condition. After drawing the circle, wind direction, that is north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest and northwest, are plotted according to the selected scale. Here this scale is 1 centimeter to 10%. The line must be drawn from the circumference of the circle, not from the center. As for example, here the percentage of north wind is 3.8 and the scale is 1 centimeter to 10%. So the length of the line will be 3.8 divided by 10, that is 0.38 centimeter towards north from the circumference of the circle. After drawing or after plotting all the length or all the direction of wind according to their length, we join all the directional point with the scale. From the windrows diagram, it has been clear that west is the dominant wind in the present map, 28.2%, followed by southwest 14.1%, northwest wind 11.5% and southern wind 10.3%. So, according to the dominance of wind direction, 3 wind directional zone and 1 calm condition zone have been prepared to interpret the wind direction. From the weather map, it has been clear that south, southwest and west wind are prominent over eastern and western coastal areas of India. Coastal and interior areas of Kerala, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Central Tamil Nadu, Odisha and Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the region with dominant westerly, southwesterly, southerly winds, while northwesterly winds are recorded in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and the state of Himachal Pradesh. Variable winds are mainly found in northeast India and the northern India, particularly Uttar Pradesh, eastern part of Madhya Pradesh and in northeastern states such as Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Tripura, etc. Calm condition is generally found over Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab and Rajasthan states. So these areas are demarcated with the white color and this is the calm condition zone. Point to be mentioned in wind condition is wind velocity. Wind speed is directly proportional to the gradient of pressure, but due to frictional force, the speed of wind is controlled. In the given map, highest velocity of wind is 20 knot. This is the table. This table shows different velocity of winds. 36% of total stations experience calm condition. Highest velocity of wind in the given map is 20 knot, which has been recorded at Indian Ocean, While in India, gentle breeze of 15 knot has been recorded at Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. On the basis of the data of wind velocity, we can prepare pie chart, bar diagram, histogram for the interpretation or to show the variation. To identify the spatial pattern of wind velocity zone, India is divided by following categories. Number 1 is light air zone, where the wind velocity is less than 5 to 5 knot. Light breeze zone, wind velocity is 10 knot. Gentle breeze zone, wind velocity is 15 knot. And another one is the calm condition. In light air zone, no particular area has been identified, rather it disperses in all over India. So maximum area covered with light air zone. Light breeze have been recorded at eastern coastal areas, that is 10 knot, eastern coastal areas of India such as Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Apart from that, dispersed pattern for light breeze is also found. Gentle breeze with 15 knot wind velocity have been recorded at Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Gentle breeze with 15 knot wind velocity have been recorded at Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Next important thing in weather map is sky condition. Sky condition can be determined by condition of cloudiness and obscured sky. Cloudiness means cloud cover area of the sky. The amount of cloud cover in the sky depends on the amount of water vapor in the wind and rate of condensation. In India, clear sky is found mostly, that is 38, frequency is 38, that means 38 stations or 48.7% stations experience no cloud condition, while 9% stations experience overcast condition, that means whole sky is covered with cloud. In India, clear sky is found over the state of Rajasthan, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Jammu and Kashmir, etc. So generally the sky of northern and central India is more or less clear than the South Indian states, particularly Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, which states have maximum coverage of cloud. On the basis of the above table, India is divided into following categories. Number 1, sky overcast, where 7/8 to 8/8, that means completely overcast areas, are included in this category. Second one is nearly overcast, where a cloud coverage area varies from a half to 5/8. Less cloudy sky, that means the area where cloud coverage is 1/8 to 3/8 portion. First we come to sky overcast area. Southern India, particularly Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Island and eastern part of Assam have complete cloudy sky. Nearly overcast area. Nearly overcast sky has also been observed in South Indian state, particularly Karnataka, Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, South Bengal and parts of Nagaland. These are the nearly overcast. So this zone is prepared on the basis of eye estimation. And last one is the less cloudy sky. Maximum area of India have clear and less cloudy sky, Whole North Indian state recorded clear or less cloudy sky such as Rajasthan, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttaranchal, etc. In this map, rainfall occurs in southern states of India, particularly Kerala, southern part of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Rainfall also receives in Assam and Uttar Pradesh. In these states, rainfall recorded 1 centimeter to 3 centimeters. To study the correlation between air pressure, wind, cloudiness, and rainfall. This zone AB is a section line, and from the AB line 1 centimeter upward and 1 centimeter lower, that is backward, total 2 centimeter zone has been selected to prepare this transect chart. First, this is the cross section, that is the pressure gradient zone. From this pressure gradient zone we can identify the steep pressure and moderate pressure zone area or gentle pressure zone area. It has been found that there is a strong correlation between wind velocity and pressure gradient. Steep pressure gradient is directly related to high wind velocity, while the gentle pressure gradient is responsible for low wind velocity. So wind velocity is directly related or correlated with pressure gradient. Cloudiness has been found more over the areas of steep pressure gradient with comparatively high speed wind. In this part, particularly Kerala and Karnataka, maximum sky is covered with cloud 6 by 8 to 8 by 8. Rainfall also receives by these areas depending on the cloud coverage, but sky over depression the sky over depression is clear and completely cloudless. No rainfall has been observed in these areas. The sea conditions fluctuated between smooth to rough. The sea was calm in the western part of India, that is in Gujarat coast. The Indian Ocean was rough at 80° north and 76° east, that is Malabar coast area, while in Bay of Bengal was rough at 14° north to 80° east and at 20° north to 89° east. Regarding other phenomena, haze is the only phenomena recorded in this weather map. It is recorded over Jharkhand and Allahabad station of Uttar Pradesh. No other phenomena has been observed in this map. This is the temperature map. There are two types of map: departure of maximum temperature from normal and departure of minimum temperature from normal. This is the departure of maximum temperature from normal. Here 0 lines represent the normal temperature. So temperature is normal in these areas, that is Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh and some parts of Rajasthan, etc. This is this line, 0 line, and this northeastern portion, these these parts of the states are have normal temperature. +2 represent the 2° more temperature than normal. +4 means 4° more temperature than normal, and while minus represent the lower temperature than the normal. So in this map we have to draw a section line and represent it, and this section line must be represented by a graph where 0 means the normal temperature, here is the plus point and here is the minus point. So in this section line we can found that maximum areas have maximum temperature than normal. There is some places where temperature is normal and some places is 2° more, some places is 4° more, but in this section line areas there is no minus temperature than the normal. To interpret this temperature, we can say that maximum temperature is normal over the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Haryana, parts of Uttar Pradesh, northwestern part of Madhya Pradesh, southern part of Rajasthan, eastern part of Arunachal Pradesh, southern part of Nagaland and Tamil Nadu, etc. The maximum temperature plus 2 degrees centigrade above normal has been found at Gujarat, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, and eastern part of Odisha. While parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh have also recorded above 2 degree centigrade temperature than normal. So it can be interpreted in this way. Maximum temperature above 4 degrees centigrade is found at Chhattisgarh and border areas of Odisha. The temperature minus 2 degrees centigrade below normal has been observed over Rajasthan, Haryana, parts of Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Maximum temperature minus 4 degrees centigrade normal has been found at Jammu and Kashmir and parts of Punjab and Rajasthan. So far minimum temperature is concerned, it is normal over Maharashtra, southern part of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, parts of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Minimum temperature 2 degrees centigrade above normal is found at Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka and Goa. Minimum temperature below 2 degree centigrade normal has been found in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and western part of Bihar. Minimum temperature below minus 4 degrees centigrade normal has been observed at the stations of Punjab, eastern part of Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, western part of Jammu and Kashmir and Rajasthan. Forecasting can be done by studying some point attentively from weather map, such as identification of strip pressure gradient zone, which indicate the possibility of strong wind, and the more cloud coverage areas are probable for rainfall and increase of night temperature. Similarly, clear sky areas are responsible for bright and sunny days of the particular station. Sea condition helps to predict whether there is any obstruction for the fishermen or not to go to the sea. In this weather map, considering different aspects of the report, it can be said that there is a possibility of strong wind blowing along the coast of Karnataka and Maharashtra. The dense cloud coverage over states of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu indicates the increase of night temperature and possibility of rainfall. Due to low cloud coverage over Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal, there are less possibility of rainfall. Northwest Indian states such as Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Chhattisgarh, Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana have clear sky, so it indicates to fall of night temperature as well as bright sunny days of the areas.